As you can see, the field is empty of sheep. That's because they're all waiting around the corner to be shorn. We put them in overnight because, you might be able to see, we had something that we've been waiting for on the farm for a long time, which is some rain. So luckily their fleeces are now nice and dry. So let's go and have a look. So as you can see, these are the sheep all ready to be shorn, and they've been in overnight, and here we go. So what Clive's doing here is shearing Jonah and doing a first-rate job at it as well. The idea is to take the fleece off all in one fell swoop. You obviously take off little bits around the legs and the muddy bits. But the idea is, as you can see, that's really thick wool, and you want it all in one piece and then put it into a wool sack and take it off to the British Wool Marketing Board, who will give you about £1 for the whole of that fleece, which is very depressing because it costs at least double that, if not more, to get it shorn. However, it's essential that sheep are shorn at least once a year. That fleece is seriously thick and very warm, and in this warm weather, the sheep are pretty miserable having to wear that such a big woolly coat. So not only that, it also means that we don't have to spray their coats with lots of insecticide, because unfortunately flies also love the warm weather, and they love the warm fleeces. So what they will do is they will come and lay their eggs inside the fleece, and then when their eggs hatch out, they hatch out into maggots, and the maggots start wriggling into where it's warmer and hotter, which is inside the flesh of the sheep, and basically eventually they will start eating the sheep alive. So it's really grim, and it's a horrible way to see a sheep suffer that much. So the best cure for that is to shear their fleeces.
That's a change to be a very normal thing. So we do slip locks now. I get, all these obscure breeds, Rylands and Lincoln Longwoods and things.
Oh, well, this is a New Zealand Romney.
Yeah, make a nice change.
Yeah. And the rest are just, most of them are Romneys, just straight. So as you can see, he's nearly finished this this ram, and it's all going to come off in one big fell swoop. When you touch the wool, the lanolin, which is the oil within the wool, is amazing. So you will have the softest hands, and of course lanolin goes into a lot of hand cream, and then a lot of other beauty products. You will never get such soft skin as when you're touching the lanolin of the fleeces. And then other than that, it goes into carpets and insulation, but it is more expensive than polyester, which is cheaper to make. Sometimes it's difficult to tell which is human and which is the sheep, but usually with Jacobs that's fairly obvious. Brilliant. I always think of Jacobs looks so funny when they do. That's the old one, isn't it? See, she's got mastitis.
There's quite a few mastitis.
I know, why does it?
I know it's just been a hot, cold, muddy sort of weather.
Yeah, you can do. I've done all that. Depends what stage they're at. You can feed them. But we're going to get rid of the Jacobs anyway, so. No, sell them on, they're still breeding stuff. pedigree as well, so they should And then, of course, the wool sack provides great entertainment once it's full enough. And here it's being tested. And there they are, all done, all shorn, and then ready to go back out to the field, which they're delighted about, more or less. It's just that they can't find their lambs, or rather the lambs can't recognise their mothers, which is always quite entertaining, watching them trying to work out why they look quite so different. But after a couple of minutes of fleeting, they all settle down, and they're all one big happy flock.